Hey, my scrappy friends. This is Hannah with you. I wanted to do another weekly update. We are working on the week three update, but really we're kind of like in week four. It's towards the end of the month. It's the 25th today. I don't know. Anyway, so today is my day 25 update. Let's just say that. So I have done 3 full weeks of posting every day, and I have posted every day in July, and I have had 3 or 4 days, I think, where I've posted more than once. A lot of the days that I've done these weekly updates, I've had other videos, and I've had a couple other days where I've had 2 videos too. So like this week I had Project Life and December Daily. But anyway, so how is my week going? Well, this week has been really crazy because um, this week I had stuff for part of the week and then not the rest of the week. So I really feel like at this point I'm starting to like I gotta work really hard. I've had last week, like I said, I had a couple of days where I didn't get very much done because I had a headache quite a bit, and I think a lot of it was just from working on the computer as much. So this week has been a lot better that way. But I've had a couple of days where it was super hot during the week, and so that made it easier to do stuff down here, except for that by the end of the day, because it was just so hot, it's like, so also I'm kind of trying to transition into a routine pattern that is going to work for August, since I won't be posting every day, but having like a balance of being able to do quite a bit of scrappy stuff but also have time for my family. Because one thing I was thinking about today actually, as Megan's going to be coming and trying to get ready for that, but I have a local friend who sort of does scrappy stuff sometimes, but she is in nursing school, so a lot of times summer is the best time for her to get together, which is fine. And I know that like we were trying to set up a time for her to come before Megan comes, even though Megan's only going to be here for a week, but I think she starts school like not too long after Megan leaves. So I'm just trying to make sure we get in some time to spend together. And the last time she came over, we did scrappy stuff, which was really fun because she worked on some cards and I did some December Daily, and we just chit-chatted, and it was really nice. But we don't always do that. And so I realized, I was like, this month I feel like it's been really hard to see anyone because I have to be like more organized and intentional with making sure that I get stuff done so I can have stuff to post, which isn't like a bad thing. And I've really been really creative in my room. So it's like this balance of like being really excited because I'm being really creative, but then realizing that like I want to have a life too, and I want to do things. And even though a lot of stuff is not available for me to do, there is still stuff that I could do, or I could even spend time outside, and which is one of the things that I haven't been doing because I've been trying to get editing videos or hoping to get stuff done and just being on social media, but like I could just be on social media outside. So I think one of my goals is to have more of a routine that I know what days I'm going to post things on my channel so that I can have enough time to get that stuff done, but also have days where I know I'm not going to be in my room, or do like schedule in time to do other things, if that makes sense. So I really don't like scheduling. Like, this is the bane of my existence. No, I shouldn't say that. No. I am definitely a fully free-flowing spirit person, and I do just like to like go with the flow, but I've realized this past year that because of the people in my life, like having kids and my husband, they're very structured, and it actually makes me nervous to not have a plan because I know they need a plan, if that makes sense. So it's one of those things that I've been realizing is like, maybe I can make a plan that will work for me. And I say that all knowing that I've done YouTube stuff for how long? I mean, this is going to be my fourth year. No, not my fourth year. This is going to be my 7th year. Hold on a minute. I can actually tell you when, because I was looking this up. So I actually have a planner where I've been planning. Okay, now, my first YouTube video was August 7th, 2014. So it is 2020. So you do the math, and I'll figure it out while I'm talking and not being able to do the math while I'm talking. 6 years. So, okay, not quite 7, 6 years, but still, that's a long time. And while I've been doing a lot of this, I've had to be on teams where I had to be scheduled, and I'm still on Shimmer's team. So, but they're super flexible, and I get to pick my dates, and, you know, that's a really low-key team because I'm just doing social media work, basically. So I just share their stuff, and I share the project that I make. It's really easy. I usually try to do a video, but sometimes I don't get my videos up, and because it's not required, I'll let it go. But I feel like this year I want to be intentional with making sure that I have a good balance. And I think that's the thing that I've learned this month is that I need to be creative, but I also want to be balanced. So there's that like, that juggling match, right? Of how do you do that? And I mean, how do you do that? How do you balance it? I mean, I know I feel like Megan and I have this conversation a lot. Like, how do you balance it? And I think one of the things is to be kind to yourself. Like, it's okay that I have had a whole month where I feel like I've barely seen my family, which is not true, because it's actually not true. Because me and my husband very much have been trying to, in this process, say, hey, you know, we've been doing our own things quite a bit this week. Let's make a meal together. Or, you know, we've been doing a lot of other stuff. You know, do we want to just sit and watch TV and stuff? So we have been trying to do that. And I've been trying to be intentional to make sure that I do, like even in my day when he gets home and, you know, whatever, if I'm doing stuff down here, just making sure I go upstairs, we chit chat while he's making dinner, or I'm making dinner and he's chit chatting with me. And because that's one thing we've done this year is we've balanced and we split meals and stuff. So, so just like being intentional about that kind of stuff too. I mean, it's summer, so my kids have been, you know, able to do their tablets more. And at the beginning of this, like before summer started, I was like, oh, you know, we'll do some stuff. And in August, we're going to be doing a little bit more school, just a few things, just so that they don't completely lose everything that they've done. And that also allows us, if we get enough stuff done in August, that if we need to take time other parts of the year, we can. So that was one of the things that I love. Sorry, it's warm in here today. And I'm talking. But yeah, so I feel like I've gotten a better idea of things this year, which is interesting because it's like halfway through the year. But like for a year-ish, probably a year and a half, I've really just kind of let my scrapbooking be what it is and just post when I felt like it, or, you know, if I was asked to do something, you know, I would post and just not worry about a lot of stuff and just do that. But I wasn't feeling very creative. So I really feel like this month has helped because I was kind of getting into that mode before. And so now I feel more recharged, but I also feel like doing a video a day every day for a month is just like crazy. Not to say I won't do it again, but it definitely takes a lot out of you because you like, and I think some of it is knowing that like I should be on other social media platforms. So like if I'm gonna post every day, maybe I should share it. Where should I share it? What should I share? And I feel like that's part of the struggle that I've been feeling. And one of the things that I'm like, man, like if there's only 3 of me, it would be so much easier. It totally would be so much easier if there was 3 of me. Because one of me could just be sharing stuff and talking with people online. The other one could be making stuff and working on, and do all the video stuff. And the other one of me could be doing all the housework and chores that should be done. But I really feel like I was able to take this month and just really relax and take time for me. And I feel like that is so important for us just as women and creators. And if you're not a woman, a person, I feel like just as a person who's creative, taking time to feed your creative cup is very important, especially when because all of us have outside stuff pulling and tugging at us, whether we have a family, whether we don't, whether we are working outside of the house, whether we get to work in the house. Like there's all these things that tug and pull at us and take stuff from our cup, and then things that put stuff in our cup. And I feel like for me, I was able to put stuff in my cup because I was able to be creative. And that's one of those things that that makes it tough when you start doing things in this crafty realm of a community in which you give in it as well. That there has to be this balance. And I don't know how to find that balance all the time. And I say that in terms of the fact that there are times where I'm so motivated and so filled that it just spills out so easily. And then there are times where I really have to work at it. And I think sometimes just going with it and just knowing what season you're in is like part of it. It's like knowing, like last year, knowing, yeah, I just don't have it in me. And I don't feel like forcing myself to spend time at my desk. I'd rather just watch Netflix with my fam, and that's okay. So I feel like this month has been, I've realized, having had both in my life this year, in realizing that I want to be intentional about being creative and filling my cup and being with my family and giving and, and creating those memories. Because that's the other thing is not to say that I'm not taking pictures this month, but I definitely do not have the pictures that I might have had if we had went out a lot more, because I plan to do that or something. And I mean, I think that part of it is we're in such a weird time with not really being able to go out and do things and trying to be careful and doing our part. And, I mean, it's hard and annoying, but also, I mean, I think about the money we're saving because we're not going out and doing stuff. So it's finding a way to enjoy this time because I'm home and I can, So I think, that's where me being my glass is half full. I don't know. However you say that. It's not half empty. It's half full, right? Is knowing that there's a way to look at something good in every situation. So yeah. So this week has been interesting because I definitely feel a little bit more of the pressure of oh my gosh, I don't have a video for tomorrow. You know, it's the 25th. And I know that I don't have a video for tomorrow, but I will probably post this video for tomorrow. And if that's all that I get done for tomorrow, that's fine. I'm working on a layout right now for Monday, which I really wanted to have had done yesterday, but last night that was one of those things. Like, I've noticed, like, I've been doing so much stuff and using my brain in a different way that this week I've been trying to make sure that, like, if I just feel tired and stuff, it's okay. Because that's one of the things. I have lupus, so sometimes I'm just tired. And sometimes just doing like daily chores will tire me out, and that's okay. And I think, so I guess that's like, today is our, you know, being okay with where we're at, you know, video. So I hope that if anything you can take from your, you know, you guys, I know not all of you guys who watch my channel are people who post stuff like on YouTube or on any teams or anything, but I feel like even though I do, just even being someone who just watches and consumes and makes things, there's this, like, I remember that in my early stages of scrapbooking when I first really started getting into it. And that's what drew me to the community, because there's so many people who encourage each other to share what they're making. And but just know that, like, if you're not there yet or you can't, you know, I think finding the one place that you can create bonds of relationships with people, that is really what matters. So and I say this, so whether you watch a YouTube channel and you're just commenting and you're using that as a way to have a relationship, because this is the one cool thing about YouTube, is that we can go on and we can comment, right, on the people that we watch. And for me as a YouTuber, when I comment back, it's like having a talking relationship, you know, and so that's one of the things I try to think about, and I don't do it every single time because sometimes I get more messages than other times, and sometimes I just am really busy, so I'm like, just, you know, I don't. But one thing I try to think about in the back of my head is, how can I comment and create a sense of having a relationship with someone, and a way to, like, actually have this conversation. And it is very doable. It's just, it's one of those intention things. So, like, if you don't have a lot of time, just take time to find one person that you can have more conversation with in a community. You know, find one group and just be active in that group. And I think that is where you will feel less pressure, because you will just have one place. It's so easy to get caught up in the fact that we have like 50 million groups in our community, and I love it because sometimes there are different people in different groups, but it is hard to, like, remember all, like, oh wait, is this person in this group? Is this person in this group? Okay, what are we doing this weekend in this group? And what's going on in this group? And I feel like that happens especially, like, times when you have like International Scrapbooking Day weekend, or certain groups will have certain weekends where they do activities, and it's like trying to remember that. But so maybe what you need to do is take, you know, a few minutes at the beginning of your week and go, what group do I want to participate in this week? And just make a list or make an intentional thought of, like, okay, this week I'm gonna, you know, comment on people's layouts that I see in this group and start conversations. You know, I think like, if that's all the craftiness that you have time for, then that's, you know, that's something. And don't feel bad if you can't. Don't feel bad if you just have to sit there and be inspired and scroll through, and that's okay too. You know, it's like we're all in different places in our lives, and we're all sort of stuck right now in this, like, weird place. And I feel like there's this, like, there's this expectation that we have to like make the best of it, but sometimes making the best of it is just slowing down and being like, it's okay that I'm just doing nothing and I'm taking this time to relax and, you know, not do anything. And that's okay too. So like what happens in this time, your productivity of it isn't gonna show like how successful you were at, you know, growing. Like that growth you will see just later. And so like even sometimes the little things make the biggest difference in your own personal growth in your life or whatever. But anyway, apparently that's what this video needed to be about today. With that said, I think I'm gonna like move on just a minute so this video isn't too long. Next week, Audrey Yeager is doing summer scrapping again. So I have a video on Monday for that. I don't know if I'll have anything else up on Monday. Usually I was trying to do December daily, but I haven't worked on any this week, which is okay. I'm just gonna be okay with it. And then Megan comes in later this week, like towards the middle. And so once she comes, now she comes on Tuesday. So Tuesday, I will have something up for Tuesday. It'll just be a pre-done thing. But I know the rest of the week we were thinking about doing some live, like either live stuff or some vloggy, chit-chatty videos and stuff. I don't really know. Part of me is wanting to have more of a plan as far as what I might post. So if we do that, that's extra. We'll see what I get done this weekend because obviously I'm talking for 25 minutes or whatever. But so yeah, and then we'll be done with the month. So some stuff will happen in the month for the rest of the week. Maybe I'm hoping that one of the videos that we do is more of like a chit chat video where we kind of talk about how our whole month went and stuff. I mean, I know I've been giving these updates, but it'll be interesting to have both her and I talk together collectively about how it was. I think there's been a lot of like us just talking back and forth of like encouraging and just being like, you know, Megan, it's okay if you don't have something or, you know, Hannah, it's, you know, or whatever. So I know we both kind of have had to encourage each other for different reasons throughout the month. And it'll just be interesting if we could like talk about that. I had wanted to do a scrap room tour. I'm not sure if that's going to happen because I know that that will be another hour video of me having to walk around. So I don't know. Maybe it's like my room is not really how I want to show it, but I might just do one. And then I could have that ready for this week too. So maybe I'll do that today as well. I'm trying to get some scrapbooky done too though. But my room is like, I am able to, yeah. So another thing that I was thinking might be kind of fun to do is like a flip through or like a layout share video of stuff that I've made throughout this month and last month because I kind of have them together a little bit. I actually have like 2 containers that I probably would share, maybe depending on how that works, I do it every other. So yeah, so this weekend I'm just planning on doing a lot of stuff so that I can get it all ready. And Monday I have to do lots of organizing and cleaning and trying not to freak out about it when I realize that I only have a few days to get layout stuff done and edited and stuff. So this is the part of the month that I have to remember that like if I don't get everything done that I thought I was wanting to do, it's okay. But yeah, so I did wanted to do like a silhouette tutorial. I don't know if that's going to get done. I might just do it at the beginning or second week of August because I really did want to do that. I just didn't take the time at the beginning of the month to do it, and now it's the end, and I don't know if I can get it done. So, but next week is going to be super fun because Megan will be here and we'll have some stuff like that. Also, Megan and I are going to do tons of challenges. Victoria Marie is having a crop on the 1st and 2nd. And so we paid for that, and we're going to try to do some of her challenges and stuff. So we'll probably share some of that stuff. We are planning on doing a little moms, girls weekend out. So hopefully, as long as everything is not closed up yet, that's okay. We could just stay in the room that we rented. But yeah, so we have something planned for her and I that we're going to do, just her and I away, and that's going to be fun. So there's going to be lots of stuff that we'll be sharing and stuff, and I am planning on doing a vlog when I go pick her up. Let's hope I do a good job. I'm not very good at doing vlogs. From past experience, I'm not, but my thought was that it'd be really fun. So I don't think I'll film when she gets in, when I see her in the airport, just because we're gonna want to get in and out as quick as possible, so to alleviate the amount of time that we have with a lot of other people, because it is an airport. So but it will be interesting to see how different this is compared to last time, because the last time when we were meeting up, there was no corona and no having to be careful in the airport. So I'm excited to see the difference. Now, there's definitely layout material here as far as scrapbooker wise goes. So, and we have some notebooks from Beth that we bought so that we could document our time together and our weekend, our mom's, women's, girls weekend, away weekend thing. So I'm really excited, and I'm gonna stop talking because yeah. So I'm excited about that. That's gonna be really fun. Think I'm gonna do a scrap room tour. So I will see you guys later. Hopefully I can get my scrap room tour up this week too. And like I said, I have stuff, so I just have to get making. I think that's where the pressure gets to me, is like, I know I have to make stuff. I'm gonna stop talking and just make stuff and have fun and play along with Christina's group this weekend too, because she has, if you guys don't know, Christina Sorge is one of my scrappy friends, and she has a Secret Not Secret Kit Club. So this is my plug into her this weekend. So every weekend, not every weekend, one weekend a month, she has a scrap weekend, party weekend. So if you're a part of her group and you get kits from her, she makes kits. She customizes your kit based on what you want. So, which is really fun. I've gotten a mixed media kit, and she does like cut file kit stuff too. She can do that. And so she has some fun stuff that you can get. I do believe that she has a lot of kit members, so just make sure you check out her website so you can get an accurate amount of time that you have to wait, because I don't know if she does it based off it every month, but you can pick, like, if you want something every 3 months or you just want a one-time kit. Like, she does a lot of really cool different things, and she does special kit things that she sends the same kit to everybody, but you can get your own kit. So it's super customizable, which is like way different than a lot of the other kit clubs, which I think is fun. So, and she has a lot of stuff going around in her group. It's a fun place. Everybody is very inspired there. So, anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna create this weekend so that you guys have some fun stuff from me that is me. And I will see you guys later. Have a great week. Bye.